The following is a conversation with a theoretical physicist, futurist, and professor at a renowned university. He is the author of many fascinating books that explore the nature of our reality and the future of our civilization. His works delve into topics such as Einstein's cosmos, the physics of the impossible, the future of the mind, parallel worlds, and his latest exploration, the future of humanity, terraforming Mars, interstellar travel, immortality, and our destiny beyond Earth. It is both beautiful and important when a scientific mind fearlessly explores subjects just outside of our understanding. That, to me, is where artificial intelligence stands today. Just beyond our grasp, a place we must reach for to uncover the mysteries of the human mind and build AI systems that transform our world for the better. This is a conversation about the future, about the possibilities that lie ahead, and about the profound questions that challenge our understanding of existence. And now here's the conversation. The idea of colonizing Mars has captivated humanity for decades. It's a dream that has fueled countless science fiction stories, inspired generations of scientists, and now, with advancements in technology, it feels closer than ever. But will we truly colonize Mars in our lifetime? The answer to that question is both thrilling and daunting. To explore this, let's dive into the science, the challenges, and the possibilities that lie ahead. Mars, often referred to as the Red Planet, has long been a symbol of humanity's desire to explore the unknown. Its reddish hue, visible even from Earth, has sparked curiosity and wonder. But Mars is more than just a distant dot in the night sky. It's a world with its own mountains, valleys, and even polar ice caps. It's a world that, in many ways, resembles Earth. But it's also a world that is incredibly hostile to life, as we know it. The average temperature on Mars is a frigid, negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The atmosphere is thin, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, and offers little protection from the sun's harmful radiation. And yet, despite these challenges, the dream of colonizing Mars persists. Why? Because Mars represents hope. It represents the possibility of a future where humanity is no longer confined to a single planet. It represents the next giant leap in our journey as a species. But let's be clear, colonizing Mars will not be easy. It will require overcoming immense challenges, both technological and psychological. The journey to Mars alone is a monumental task. At its closest, Mars is about 34 million miles away from Earth. But that distance can vary dramatically depending on the positions of the two planets in their orbits. Even with our most advanced spacecraft, a trip to Mars would take several months. And during that time, astronauts would be exposed to the dangers of space, cosmic radiation, microgravity, and the psychological toll of being isolated in a confined space for an extended period. Once we reach Mars, the challenges only grow. The planet's thin atmosphere means that landing a spacecraft safely will be incredibly difficult. The lack of a magnetic field means that the surface is bombarded with radiation, making long-term habitation a serious health risk. And then there's the issue of resources. Mars has no readily available sources of water, food, or breathable air. Everything we need to survive will have to be brought with us or produced on site. This will require advanced technologies, such as water extraction from the soil, oxygen generation, and sustainable agriculture in a hostile environment. But despite these challenges, the dream of colonizing Mars is not just a pipe dream. It's a goal that is being actively pursued by some of the brightest minds on the planet. Private companies are developing reusable rockets that could drastically reduce the cost of space travel. Scientists are working on technologies that could make life on Mars possible, from 3D printed habitats to advanced life support systems. And governments around the world are investing in space exploration, recognizing the potential benefits of establishing a presence on another planet. One of the most compelling arguments for colonizing Mars is the idea of planetary redundancy. Earth is our home, but it's also a fragile one. Natural disasters, climate change, and the ever-present threat of asteroid impacts remind us that our existence on this planet is not guaranteed. By establishing a colony on Mars, we would be taking a crucial step toward ensuring the survival of our species. Mars could serve as a backup, a second home where humanity could thrive even if something catastrophic were to happen on Earth. But colonizing Mars is about more than just survival. It's about exploration, discovery, and the pursuit of knowledge. Mars is a treasure trove of scientific opportunities. Its surface is dotted with ancient riverbeds, volcanoes and impact craters that tell the story of a planet that was once much more Earth-like. By studying Mars, we could learn more about the history of our solar system, the potential for life beyond Earth, and even the origins of life itself. And who knows what other secrets Mars might hold? The possibilities are endless. Of course, the question remains, will we colonize Mars in our lifetime? The answer to that question depends on a number of factors, including technological advancements, funding, and public support. But one thing is certain: the dream of colonizing Mars is no longer confined to the realm of science fiction. It's a goal that is within our reach, if we have the courage and determination to pursue it. Imagine for a moment what it would be like to stand on the surface of Mars, to look up at the sky and see Earth, a tiny blue dot in the distance. To walk across a landscape that no human has ever set foot on before, to be part of a new chapter in the story of humanity. It's a vision that is both humbling and inspiring, and it's a vision that could become a reality in our lifetime. But let's not forget the emotional aspect of this journey. Colonizing Mars is not just a scientific endeavor, it's a deeply human one. It's about pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. It's about daring to dream big and taking risks in the pursuit of something greater. It's about coming together as a species to achieve something that no single individual or even nation could accomplish alone. The road to Mars will not be easy. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But that's what makes it so exciting. The challenges we face will force us to innovate, to think creatively, and to push the limits of our ingenuity. And in the process, we will learn more about ourselves and our place in the universe. So, will we colonize Mars in our lifetime? The answer is, it's up to us. The technology is within our grasp. The knowledge is there. The only thing missing is the will to make it happen. And if history has taught us anything, it's that when humanity sets its mind to something, there's no limit to what we can achieve. As we look to the future, let's remember that the journey to Mars is not just about reaching a new world. It's about becoming a new kind of species, one that is no longer bound by the limits of a single planet. It's about taking the next step in our evolution as explorers, as thinkers, and as dreamers. And it's about ensuring that the story of humanity continues, not just for generations to come, but for millennia. The red planet is calling. Will we answer? The choice is ours, and the time to decide is now. The dream of colonizing Mars is no longer a distant fantasy. It's a tangible goal that is being actively pursued by some of the most innovative minds and organizations on the planet. The latest advancements in space technology, combined with a renewed global interest in interplanetary exploration, have brought us closer than ever to making this dream a reality. But what does it truly mean to colonize Mars? It's not just about planting a flag on its rusty surface or sending a few astronauts for a brief visit. It's about creating a sustainable, self-sufficient civilization on a planet that is fundamentally alien to us. It's about rewriting the rules of human existence and proving that we are capable of thriving in the harshest of environments. One of the most exciting developments in recent years is the progress being made in rocket technology. Reusable rockets, pioneered by private space companies, have revolutionized the economics of space travel. These rockets are not only reducing the cost of launching payloads into space, but are also making it feasible to transport the massive amounts of equipment and supplies needed for a Martian colony. Imagine a fleet of rockets shuttling between Earth and Mars, carrying everything from construction materials to life support systems. This is no longer science fiction. It's a vision that is rapidly becoming a reality. But getting to Mars is only half the battle. Surviving there is an entirely different challenge. The Martian environment is unforgiving. The thin atmosphere, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, offers no protection from the sun's radiation. This means that any human habitat on Mars will need to be heavily shielded, either by being buried underground or constructed with advanced materials that can block radiation. Scientists are already working on innovative solutions, such as using Martian soil to 3D print habitats or creating inflatable structures that can be deployed quickly and efficiently. Water is another critical resource that will determine the success of a Martian colony. While Mars is a dry and desolate world, there is evidence that water exists beneath its surface in the form of ice. Recent missions have detected vast deposits of ice near the planet's poles, and there are even suggestions of liquid water reservoirs deep underground. Extracting and purifying this water will be essential for drinking, growing food, and producing oxygen. Technologies like the Mars Ice Home concept, which envisions habitats built around ice deposits, are already being explored as potential solutions. Food production on Mars will also require groundbreaking innovations. Traditional agriculture, as we know it on Earth, will not be feasible on the Red Planet. Instead, scientists are experimenting with vertical farming, hydroponics, and aeroponics, methods that allow crops to be grown in controlled environments with minimal water and soil. Imagine vast greenhouses on Mars, filled with rows of leafy greens, vegetables, and even fruit, all grown under artificial light and carefully monitored by AI systems. These farms would not only provide sustenance for the colonists, but also contribute to the psychological well-being of the inhabitants by creating a sense of connection to Earth. Perhaps one of the most intriguing aspects of colonizing Mars is the potential for scientific discovery. Mars is a treasure trove of geological and possibly even biological secrets. The planet's surface is scarred with ancient river valleys, dried-up lake beds, and towering volcanoes, all of which tell the story of a world that was once much more Earth-like. By studying these features, scientists hope to uncover clues about the planet's past climate and the possibility that it once harbored life. The discovery of microbial life on Mars, even in fossilized form, would be one of the most profound scientific breakthroughs in history. reshaping our understanding of life in the universe. But the challenges of colonizing Mars go beyond the physical and technological. There are also profound psychological and social considerations. Living on Mars will require a new way of thinking, a new way of living. The colonists will be isolated from Earth, cut off from the familiar sights, sounds and rhythms of home. They will need to rely on each other for support, creating a tight-knit community that can withstand the pressures of life on an alien world. This will require careful selection and training of the colonists, as well as the development of new social structures and norms. The ethical implications of colonizing Mars are also worth considering. Who gets to go to Mars? How do we ensure that the benefits of this new frontier are shared equitably? And what responsibility do we have to preserve the Martian environment, even as we seek to transform it for our own needs? These are questions that will need to be addressed as we move closer to making Mars a second home for humanity. Despite the challenges, the potential rewards of colonizing Mars are immense. It's not just about survival or scientific discovery, it's about the evolution of our species. By establishing a presence on Mars, we would be taking a crucial step toward becoming a multi-planetary civilization. This would not only ensure the long-term survival of humanity, but also open up new possibilities for exploration, innovation, and growth. Imagine a future where Mars is a thriving hub of human activity, a place where new technologies are developed, new cultures are born, and new dreams are realized. The journey to Mars will be one of the greatest adventures in human history. It will test our limits, challenge our assumptions, and push us to achieve things that were once thought impossible. But it will also remind us of what makes us human: our curiosity, our resilience, and our unyielding desire to explore the unknown. The Red Planet is waiting, and the time to embark on this journey is now. Will we rise to the challenge? The answer lies within us. The future of humanity is not just on Earth, it's among the stars. The idea of colonizing Mars is no longer confined to the realm of science fiction or distant future speculation. It is a tangible, near-term possibility that is being actively pursued by governments, private companies, and visionary individuals. The latest developments in space exploration, robotics, and artificial intelligence are converging to make this dream achievable within our lifetime. But what does it truly mean to establish a human presence on Mars? It's not just about survival. It's about creating a new way of life, a new civilization that can thrive in an environment that is utterly alien to us. It's about proving that humanity is not bound by the limits of a single planet, and that we have the ingenuity and determination to conquer the stars. One of the most exciting recent advancements is the development of autonomous systems and robotics that will play a crucial role in preparing Mars for human arrival. Before the first colonists set foot on the Red Planet, robots will be sent ahead to build the infrastructure needed to support human life. These robots, equipped with advanced AI, will construct habitats, extract resources, and even begin the process of terraforming the planet. Imagine swarms of robotic workers tirelessly building and preparing Mars for the arrival of their human counterparts. This is not just a futuristic vision, it's a reality that is already taking shape. Companies and space agencies are developing robots capable of mining Martian soil, producing building materials, and assembling structures with minimal human intervention. Terraforming Mars, transforming its environment to make it more Earth-like, is another fascinating area of research. While this may sound like the stuff of science fiction, scientists are already exploring ways to make it a reality. One proposed method involves releasing greenhouse gases into the Martian atmosphere to trap heat and gradually warm the planet. This could melt the polar ice caps, releasing water and creating a thicker atmosphere that would offer better protection from radiation. Another idea is to introduce genetically engineered microbes that could survive in the harsh Martian environment and produce oxygen as a byproduct of their metabolism. While these methods are still in the experimental stage, they represent the kind of bold, innovative thinking that will be required to make Mars habitable. The psychological and social challenges of colonizing Mars cannot be overstated. Living on Mars will require a radical shift in how we think about community, work, and daily life. The colonists will be isolated from Earth, with communication delays of up to 20 minutes each way. This means that they will need to be self-reliant, capable of solving problems and making decisions without immediate support from Earth. The psychological toll of living in such an environment will be immense, and it will require careful planning and preparation. Virtual reality and advanced communication technologies could play a key role in helping colonists stay connected to Earth and maintain their mental well-being. Imagine virtual gatherings with loved ones back home, or immersive experiences that recreate the sights and sounds of Earth to combat feelings of isolation. The legal and ethical implications of colonizing Mars are also complex and far-reaching. Who owns Mars? Who has the right to exploit its resources? These are questions that will need to be addressed as we move closer to establishing a presence on the planet. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 prohibits nations from claiming sovereignty over celestial bodies, but it does not explicitly address the issue of private ownership or resource extraction. As we move toward a future where Mars colonization becomes a reality, new frameworks and agreements will need to be developed to ensure that the exploration and settlement of Mars are conducted in a fair and equitable manner. The potential economic benefits of colonizing Mars are also worth considering. The red planet is rich in resources, including metals like iron, nickel, and titanium, which could be mined and used to support both the Martian colony and Earth's economy. The development of new technologies and industries on Mars could also drive innovation and create new opportunities for economic growth. Imagine a future where Mars is not just a scientific outpost, but a thriving hub of industry and commerce, with its own unique culture and identity. But perhaps the most profound impact of colonizing Mars will be on our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. By establishing a presence on another planet, we will be taking a crucial step toward becoming a multi-planetary species. This will not only ensure the long-term survival of humanity, but also open up new possibilities for exploration and discovery. Mars could serve as a stepping stone to the rest of the solar system, a base from which we can launch missions to the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, and eventually to the stars beyond. The journey to Mars will be one of the greatest challenges humanity has ever faced. It will require us to push the boundaries of science, technology, and human endurance. But it will also remind us of what makes us human: our curiosity, our resilience, and our unyielding desire to explore the unknown. The red planet is waiting, and the time to embark on this journey is now. Will we rise to the challenge? The answer lies within us. The future of humanity is not just on Earth, it's among the stars. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of space. Your support makes it possible to continue sharing the marvels of the universe with the world. We can keep exploring the stars and uncovering the secrets of the cosmos. Don't forget to check out our playlist for more incredible space content. Until next time, keep looking up.